McKenzie is binging like crazy and is ruling out possible causes. She's on the right track and getting closer to crushing nighttime binges for good. Listen in on her therapy session where she searches for clues and advice.
Nothing I did was working. The more I tried, the more out of control my eating became. Then, I did something I hadn't tried before. I became a savvy detective and figured things out. If I can do it, so can you. Find out more at solveyouroutofcontrol.eating.com.
Welcome to Solve Your Out of Control Eating. I'm Victoria Todd, a child and adult psychoanalyst and an eating disorders specialist.
And I'm Michelle Holtzberger, a clinical social worker. But in the virtual world, we are savvy detectives who solve
real life eating mysteries like today's.
And we're going to teach you how to become a savvy detective too. So here we go. Step into our virtual office for this brief therapy session, and then stick around afterwards to hear our detective work and practical advice. Now, here's McKenzie.
I don't even know what to call it. My eating is completely out of my hands.
Out of your hands?
Well, actually, I'm eating everything I can get my hands on. So I've been eating tons of sweets. I just never pick out on the healthy stuff. Green beans or asparagus. It's always sweets. Cookies, candy, ice cream.
Well, is anything different going on in your life?
Nothing. Same old, same old. I eat pretty reasonably during the day when I'm working. It's just at night.
Can you say more?
Well, during the day, I'm busy with work. For lunch, I'll buy a sandwich and have a cup of coffee that I'll have at my desk. Or I'll grab an apple or yogurt on the way to meetings.
Sounds like you're very busy.
Yeah, and very distracted with one work chore after another work chore. And it's-
And when you don't have anything to distract you, like after work?
food is a great distractor. Like, it consumes most of my nights.
What important words, Mackenzie. Food is your great distraction. But distraction from what?
I don't know. I didn't mean that.
Well, it must be something important, something you're not letting yourself know about.
But what?
Good question.
Well, my boyfriend can be so messy, and I'm type A. Like, I'm a clean freak. And my sister can be so bossy, but that's been going on forever. So, again, nothing new there. I just hope we can figure this out before I start swelling up like a balloon. Seems like it always happens in spring, in March. Maybe I'm just tired of the cold weather. I mean, I know I am. I do better when I can get outside in the evenings and work with my flowers. And in March, I have to do taxes, and I'm always worried that I'll get taken to the cleaners. Like, what I ought to do is get my taxes done early and then go to Florida or a nice place and take a relaxing cruise.
Run away?
Yeah. Well, I mean, not necessarily run away, but just get out of the cold for a while.
But initially, you said yes to run away.
I hate that you do that.
When I pay attention to your words,
Yes, you just don't let anything slide. I'm sorry. This is driving me crazy. I do know that I want to run away from something, but I just don't know what it is.
sounds so frustrating.
It is. It always starts out the same. I finish work, I start driving home. I'm tired and I don't want to cook, so I just figure out what to eat. But all the drive-throughs are packed, so I just pull into Walmart.
Mackenzie, I wonder where you've gone. You're talking about your drive home and how tired and hungry and that you don't want to cook.
That's right.
The drive-throughs are crowded. You pull into Walmart and you buy, what shall we call it?
I really just think it's the weather. It's been so cold and I'm sick of it. I just want summer to hurry up and come.
Now comes the fun stuff, the detective work. So, what do you think about Mackenzie's session?
So painfully typical, and it happens to all of us. We are obviously upset, chomp, chomp, chomping away. We're doing our best to figure out why, grasping at straws, going down one rabbit hole after another. It must be this. No, it must be that. Driving ourselves crazy searching for answers, and the chomping continues. It's maddening.
Poor Mackenzie. I felt really sorry for her. She's trying so hard to figure things out.
Yes, she is, and eventually she'll prevail, but the process can be so frustrating.
And frustrating. That's the only feeling she really acknowledged.
That's all I heard too. But this is a very insightful woman. She is also very resistant to knowing something. All these silences signal ambivalence. Part of Mackenzie wants to know what's going on, and part of her doesn't. Right now, the part of her that doesn't want to know has the upper hand. And at the very end of her session, she got too close.
Yes, she shut herself down. What about those who are struggling like Mackenzie and aren't in therapy? What can they do?
The same thing Mackenzie is doing. Get out your magnifying glass and go searching for clues. What's going on in your life right now that is bothering you? Do the same thing Mackenzie is doing. Rule things out. My sister is bossy, but she's always been bossy. My boyfriend is messy. Nothing new there. Be very observant and persistent. When does your eating get out of control? What happened before it did? What were you thinking about? How were you feeling? Put it all down in your journal and try to make connections.
Very, very important steps to take. Well, that's it for now, but there's more stories like this to come. Be sure to give us a like and subscribe and hit the bell and share this episode with others. And remember,
Keep searching for clues.